Not sure he loves you? In this video, we're uncovering the 12 unmistakable signs that reveal his true feelings, actions that speak louder than words, and prove his love in ways you might not expect. By the end, you'll have the clarity you need to recognize these powerful gestures of love. Whether you're questioning your relationship or just curious, these insights could transform how you understand love. Stay until the end, because signs 11 and 12 are the ultimate game changers. They'll leave no doubt in your mind about his devotion. 1. He enjoys. Physical contact with you love isn't always about grand declarations or elaborate gestures. Often, it's the quiet, intimate moments that speak volumes. When he truly loves you, even the simplest touch becomes a profound expression of his feelings. A hand on your back as you walk together, a soft kiss on your forehead, or pulling you closer when you're sitting beside him. These gestures aren't random. They are his way of saying, "I'm here, I see you, and I'm with you." For him, these moments of physical contact are more than just affection. They're a way to bridge the gap between your souls, blending his energy with yours in a way that words never could. Example: Emma and Sam had been dating for a year, and one evening, she came home exhausted from work. Without saying a word, Sam pulled her into a long hug, gently rubbing her back. That simple act of touch melted her stress away, making her feel loved and understood. Sam didn't need words to show his care. His actions said everything. 2. He listens, really listens. A man who loves you doesn't just hear you. He listens deeply, absorbing your words as if they're the most important sound in the world. He values your thoughts, opinions, and emotions, not because he has to, but because he genuinely wants to understand you. He'll remember the small things you mention, like your favorite childhood memory, or that dream project you're passionate about. To him, your voice is his comfort, and your happiness is his priority. Listening becomes his way of saying, "I respect you, and what you have to say matters to me." Example: one day, Lily casually mentioned to her boyfriend Jake that she missed the lavender fields she used to visit as a child. Weeks later, Jake surprised her with a trip to a nearby lavender farm, saying, "I thought this might make you smile." That moment wasn't just about the trip, it was a reminder that he had been truly listening to her all along. 3. He resolves conflict with you, not fights. Disagreements in relationships are inevitable, but with true love, arguments aren't about winning, they're about growing together. When he loves you, he stays in the hard conversations, even when they're uncomfortable. He doesn't storm out or shut down because, for him, the relationship is worth the effort. Fighting isn't a sign of failure, it's a sign of two people committed to finding common ground. Through these moments, he shows that he cares enough to work through the differences, proving that your bond is more important than his pride. Example: Mia and Ryan had an argument about how to spend their vacation. Instead of ignoring her feelings, Ryan said, "I want us both to enjoy this trip. What can we do to make it special for both of us?" That simple willingness to find a solution made Mia feel valued and understood, turning their argument into a moment of connection. 4. He loves looking into your eyes. When a man truly loves you, looking into your eyes becomes a form of unspoken communication. It's not just a glance, it's a deep, lingering look that says, "I see you for who you are, and I love every part of it." Eye contact becomes a bridge to his emotions, a way of expressing vulnerability and affection without a single word. It's in these moments that you'll feel the intensity of his love, as if the rest of the world fades away, leaving just the two of you. Example: during a quiet dinner, Zoe caught her boyfriend Mark staring at her. "What's on your mind?" she asked, laughing. Mark simply smiled and said, "I'm just thinking about how lucky I am." That look, full of warmth and sincerity, said more than any words ever could. 5. He defends your love, no matter what. When a man is truly in love, he becomes your fiercest protector, not just from physical harm, but from negativity, doubt, and anything that threatens your bond. He stands by you, showing the world that you're his priority. Whether it's defending your choices to others or standing firm in his commitment to you, his actions prove that your relationship is sacred to him. This unwavering support creates a safe space where love can thrive, making you feel cherished and valued. Example: Sophia once overheard her friends making jokes about her career. Before she could respond, her boyfriend, Daniel, stepped in and said, "Actually, I think what she does is incredible. She's one of the most talented people I know." That moment wasn't just about words. It was a declaration of his pride in her and his commitment to their relationship. 6. He finds you beautiful. Even when you don't, true love goes beyond appearances. Even on your worst days, when you feel far from your best, he sees you as beautiful, not just for how you look, but for who you are. To him, your laughter, kindness, and quirks are far more captivating than any physical feature. He'll remind you of your beauty when you forget it yourself, lifting you up with his words and actions. Example: One morning, Olivia woke up with bedhead and mismatched pajamas, feeling anything but attractive. Her husband, Ethan, looked at her and said, "You're stunning, you know that?" She laughed, but his sincerity made her realize that his love for her wasn't tied to perfection. It was tied to her essence. 7. He changes his mind for you. When a man truly loves you, he's willing to adapt and compromise, not because he's giving up his independence, but because your happiness matters to him. Whether it's adjusting his plans or changing his perspective, these moments show that he values your needs as much as his own. Example: Tom had always spent his Saturday mornings playing soccer with friends, but when his girlfriend, Emily, invited him to a charity event, he didn't hesitate to change his routine. "It's important to you, so it's important to me," he said, showing her that she was a priority in his life. 8. He feels your pain as his own. When he loves you, your struggles become his struggles. He can't bear to see you hurt and will do whatever it takes to ease your pain. Whether it's offering a listening ear or finding ways to comfort you, his empathy becomes a source of strength in your relationship. Example: After a tough day at work, Jessica came home on the verge of tears. Her boyfriend, Nate, didn't try to fix the problem. He simply sat beside her, holding her hand and letting her vent. His presence made all the difference, reminding her that she didn't have to face her challenges alone. 9. He loves, seeking your advice. When he respects and trusts you, your opinion becomes invaluable to him. He'll seek your guidance on big decisions, showing that he sees you as an equal partner in his life. This act of asking for advice isn't just practical, it's an expression of love and respect. Example: Jake was considering a career change, and the first person he called was his wife, Sarah. "What do you think?" he asked. "Your opinion means everything to me." That question showed Sarah how much he valued her perspective and trusted her judgment. 10. He enjoys being close to you. Physical proximity is a love language of its own. Whether it's cuddling on the couch, holding hands, or simply sitting beside you, he treasures every moment of closeness. These shared moments create a sense of warmth and security, strengthening your bond. Example: Every time Mia and Liam watched a movie, he would instinctively pull her closer, even if the couch had plenty of space. "Why do you always squish me?" she teased. He just smiled and said, "Because it's my favorite spot." 11. He will do anything for you. Love inspires selflessness. When he loves you, he'll go out of his way to make your life better, whether it's through small gestures or grand efforts. His actions are driven by a desire to see you happy, no matter what it takes. Example: When Chloe's car broke down, her boyfriend, Ben, left work early to pick her up, even though it meant rescheduling an important meeting. "You're more important than anything else," he told her, proving his love through his actions. 12. He fights for you, not with you. A man who loves you doesn't let petty arguments get in the way. Instead, he fights to protect your relationship from harm. He stands by you, showing that his commitment is unwavering and that your happiness matters deeply to him. Example: When Laura's ex started causing trouble, her boyfriend, Alex, calmly but firmly stepped in to handle the situation, ensuring she felt safe and supported. "You don't have to deal with this alone," he said, showing her the strength of his love. Closing thoughts. Love is expressed in countless ways, but these 12 actions reveal a man's true feelings. They're not just gestures, they're reflections of his commitment, respect, and admiration. So, take a moment to appreciate these signs in your own relationship. And if you're still searching for love, remember these traits. They're the foundation of a strong, lasting bond. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Which of these gestures resonated with you the most? Let us know. If you found this video helpful, make sure to check out this one right here. It's packed with powerful strategies to transform your relationships and create lasting, meaningful connections. Watch now.